Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. I accidentally went live on my main account. So I apologize for that. I was very confused. I was like... I go to start the stream and it has the old, like, Disco Elysium title, and I was like, what? That's weird. Alright. Didn't realize I was logged into the main account. Alright, so that's fixed now. So now, I accidentally logged out of Twitter too, so I don't know if my... shit. Where do you see your drafts? Is there a way to see your drafts on Twitter? I don't know. Oh, drafts maybe? It didn't save. Alright. That's a little annoying. What's up, Mateo? It's going alright. Just need to go tweet out that we're live and then we can get started. Hold up. Well, I can't complain. I'm using a different mic though, because yesterday my usual mic kind of crapped out on us, so hoping everything still sounds alright. Alright. Alright, there we go. What's up, D? Want to play Metal Gear Rising so bad? Wasn't Metal Gear Rising like the shitty one? Like, wasn't it like the... Wasn't Metal Gear Rising like the zombie one? Or am I thinking of a different one? Oh, no. Metal Gear Rising is the one with, like, that's the one with, Raiden and, like, Raiden, isn't it? No, I think... Oh, no. I'm thinking of Metal Gear Survive. I'm sorry. No, to be honest, Mateo, I put down Blood Meridian because, like, I think I made the mistake of, like, Blood Meridian shouldn't be, like, your first Cormac McCarthy book, and it was my first one, and, like, I just really couldn't get as much enjoyment out of it. Like, the writing just really, I don't know, like, I was kind of slugging through it, so I think I'm going to try listening to it on audiobook, or I might try reading some of Cormac McCarthy's other stuff before I try and read Blood Meridian again. But right now, I'm just gonna try and finish Berserk. I'm in the Lost Children chapter right now. And then I'm also gonna start listening to The Haunting of Hill House, like, on audiobook. I got to, I think I was like chapter 10 or 11. I was like almost 200 pages in. It was like, what was happening? I don't know, it was like after the part where, like the judge makes the gunpowder when they're in like the volcano or something. It's not that it was bad, it's just that like, I don't know, I was kind of bored, I'm gonna be honest. Like, nothing really happened. And I get it's like kind of a different style of book, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna try and go back to it later. I just don't think I was gonna get the most out of it trying to read it this time.
What a waste.
Yeah, that's the part I was at. Piss for your lives. Like, I don't know, it's just, I found it very, I thought it was really slow. Like, just, like I said, not much happened. Like I said, I'm gonna try and like maybe listen to an audiobook or something. Like I'm gonna try and watch it again, like read it again. It's just I think I should read some other like Cormac McCarthy stuff before I try and to go back into it, to be honest. Oh, I should go that way. Hello, Scarlet Widow. Wait. There's a case file here, but I don't know how to get to it. Maybe back here? Oh, yeah, okay. Wait, who is this? Is this like the singer girl? Honestly, on chapter 17, it's honestly becoming one of my favorite books, but yeah, it's a tough read. Planning to read The Road too. I think I might start with The Road. Hmm? Oh, this is like the singer, right? I want a new PlayStation All-Stars. Imagine Jin interacting with Kratos. I don't think they're ever gonna do it. Because, like, I don't think the first one sold all that good, to be honest. How's the story of Judgment progressing? It's pretty interesting. Right now, we're investigating, like a sort of Robin Hood robbery ring.
It's me.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna reject her, because she's, like, the young one, right?
Hey.
You had a good voice. I don't remember too well. The lyrics were nice. But yeah, like the first couple chapters we were investigating like a Yakuza murder, but now we're doing into this we're investigating this like robbery ring. These like Robin Hood guys. Good thing the dating is not canon. Oh yeah, well, none of the side stuff is canon, right? Technically. You were playing Ghost of Tsushima? Nice. Really enjoying the story. It's better than I remembered. Pretty great dialogue too. Oh yeah, yeah. It was it's definitely held up. I mean, it's still kind of new, but the murder case comes back. Well, yeah, I assume that's gonna be like the main case.
Got it.
The hell did you? Where'd she pull the guitar out of? It's funny the the singing still in Japanese. It's like the one thing not dubbed.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, I don't think I'm really gonna do much of the dating in this game because, like, you know, I don't really see much of a point. But turn to Yagami Detective Agency. So last time we left off, we actually fought the crow dude who was like the head of the robbery ring, and he told us we need to look out for the jester guy. So I assume we're gonna try and find him again.
Perfect.
I guess we can just rest. There's also a section where you play as, say, the lawyer girl. Oh, really? Okay. The crow guy. What'd you miss? Basically, I don't know if you remember, but there was at some point earlier in the game, while we're on the street, our phone got stolen by a guy in like a V for Vendetta mask, and then he comes back later, and we actually find out he's a part of like a Robin Hood sort of like
It's Ayabe. Wake up.
Robbery
Look behind
theft thing.
Huh?
And it turns out like the
Next time,
group
just
has some
knock, would ya?
infighting, and instead of like, you know, because Robin Hood's supposed to be like steal from the rich, give to the poor, they just steal from the rich and kind of keep for themselves. So we
Those
took
the
down the
files on
crow,
the
who was
Matsugane
like
robbery
the new guy who
investigation?
came in
Investigation.
and took up being the leader.
What
So
are
now
you
we have to
smoking?
investigate the jester.
No Yakuza's gonna report a robbery on their office. I mean, they'd have cops swarming the place.
Like how
The
Yagami didn't
Matsugane
notice the guy,
incident
like,
was
you couldn't hear him
never
behind him when he was on the
a formal
phone.
case. I rounded all of this up myself. You have the cash?
100 grand, just like you asked.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. My bad.
Everything's so clear. These are practically real case files.
You want to know how long I spend on this stuff? Way more than I do on the streets.
I'm assuming that's from the
Someone's proud of himself.
thieves.
Now then, this is the floor plan for the Matsugane family office. It's from a year ago when the break-in happened. They haven't remodeled
Yeah, so this is like their
since then,
plans.
have they?
Doubted.
Question is, how'd the thief break in, get the money, and make it out?
So, to avoid getting seen by the security camera, the thief snuck in behind a guy coming in. Once they were in the camera's blind spot, he pistol-whipped the guy and knocked him out cold.
Is there any
At
good
the
games
time,
on PS Extra
Kaito was the only one watching over the office.
that you don't know about?
That's why the thief went in at
I don't
3
know.
p.m. Barely any guards to
I mean, there is a lot of games on there, but selection's not always
All
the best.
he had to do was point his gun at Kaito and get him to open the safe.
There was only one thief. Why didn't Kaito-san fight
And
back?
I think Bullet Club, or not Bullet Club.
What would you do
I
if a
think
guy pointed a gun at your
Bulletstorm.
head and then
think
shot the
Bulletstorm's
ceiling
on
to prove
the
his
PS
point? Even
Extra.
a guy
I'd
like
recommend
him
checking that
would
out.
freeze up under that.
It's a very
generation.
underappreciated game.
You're really gonna chance playing hero? Once the safe was open, the thief smacked Kaito too. Knocked him out just like the last guy. And that's how the story ends.
So he broke in specifically when no one was around. Ballsy raiding a Yakuza office with just a pistol.
Sounds a little too well thought out.
Why would you rob
This
someone when
guy
there is someone
was a
around?
pro. And consider this. If he didn't know when the office would be empty, he'd never have been able to pull it off. Clearly, he had a contact on the inside.
Oh.
Maybe. But still, I don't understand why Kaito-san reacted like that. Normally, he'd have killed the guy or died trying.
Well, sounds like Kaido might know something we don't.
Thought you did that. That
Kaido,
was all
no.
just a warm-up. This next bit is what's worth the 100 grand. So, I said Kaito was alone in the office, right? Well, turns out someone else was there too.
Huh?
Higashi. He saw the whole thing go down. But Kaito's the guy who took the proverbial bullet.
Oh, so Kaido was reading manga. Oh, he took off his other shirt. I like the other one.
Bad move. Dumbass. Open the fucking safe. Hurry up or I'll kill you. Interesting. Well then, you better make it count. Otherwise, it's gonna be my turn.
Where are all these Yakuza guys getting guns in Japan?
Apparently the poor guy
I don't know
was
how that'd work.
polishing his boss's shoes off in the corner. By the time he figured out what was going on, he was fucked.
Okay then, you got me. The money's yours.
See, Kaido's such a good guy.
I'll just...
The law's pretty strict there, right? Well, I'm pretty sure you can't get a gun in Japan. I'm pretty sure they're illegal. I honestly don't know anything about it, D. But tell me, like, what does that mean? Like,
Higashi couldn't forget that face if he tried. It was seared into his memory. You could say it all worked out for the best, since no one got killed.
yeah, I know nothing about
could
it.
also see
I'm
Higashi
really
abandoning
pretty
his Aniki and
ignorant
let
about
the
like
thief
what
get away.
what happens over in like
And
the
that's one
EU.
way for a Yakuza to lose a finger.
Oh, so that's why Kaido was gonna lose a finger.
Kaito never did tell anyone else that Higashi froze like a deer in the headlights. Instead, he took the fall for the missing 100 mil and got himself tossed out of the family.
Why am I not surprised? That sounds exactly like what Kaito-san would do.
Right?
But what
Japan
happened
really
next?
fucked up in World War II. I
How
don't
did
think
Higashi
guns
get
were
the
ever
money
legal
back?
in
Couldn't have
Japan.
been easy.
Like the
He
citizens.
chased the thief down and took it back. Thought that'd get Kaito back into the fold, which it obviously didn't. Thing is, he needed access to the police database to search for faces.
Database.
I see it now. That's why you know what you do, huh?
You think
People
so?
from EU can now use
The only
third-party
way you'd
apps
know
for
about this
iOS.
case. They never filed a police report after all.
Ding, ding, ding.
Honestly, I kind of wish they put that here.
Long
honestly,
story short, Higashi used the database and found his man. A homeless guy living on the streets of Kamurocho. Known around town as Red Nose. Here, just sent you a pic. That's what he looked like before his life went to shit.
I don't think his nose is all that red.
Not my name. Don't ask me. Anyway, I think you know what came next.
He tracked Red Nose down.
usually the
took money
nicknames are
back.
like that. You got me. They're
Kaito-san's still out.
supposed to be ironic.
Ain't that funny? Meanwhile, Higashi's shooting up the ranks. Guess he got on Hamura's good side.
And Red Nose?
Haven't heard a peep about him. And I'm keen to keep it that way.
Higashi didn't kill him, did he?
Beats me. Well, how was it? Worth the 100 G's?
Why does our character look like he's fucking frozen in time?
A year ago, Higashi must have turned the city upside down looking for Red Nose. If a guy like him could pull that off, so can I.
Alright, so we have to find out about this red-nosed guy. Latest iOS update brings support for third-party app stores and alternate browser engines for users in the EU. Honestly, I would love that if that was in the US. But the US doesn't seem to care about Apple. The only thing we care about is fucking trying to ban TikTok. Like the 8th time in a row. It's so stupid. So we don't care about, like,
Sorry,
bullshit
mind if
that
I
like
ask you a
Facebook
question?
or Apple does.
Go on.
Like we only care
You know a
because,
homeless guy named
oh
Red
no,
Nose?
big bad
Here he lives around
China makes TikTok, so we don't like it.
No, I only just
Like
moved
yeah,
to
like
this part of
like
town.
Mark Zuckerberg
okay.
has been like in
Sorry to
Congress a
bother
couple
you.
times, like nothing's happened. No, I don't listen to music while I read because like honestly, I have like ADHD as it is, so I actually need it to be like pretty quiet if I'm gonna go read. So no, I don't. The only like times I listen to music is I'm like working out, or, like walking or something. But I have like my ADHD brain will not let me like listen to music while I read because I can't like I would just focus on the music basically. Isn't this where like we went underground to see that doctor?
Hello. Do you have a second? Huh? I'm looking for a man named Red Nose.
Red Nose?
You can finally pirate on your
That
iPhone
homeless
without
guy?
rooting. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
you can. I think you always do it.
A year, though.
Any idea where he went?
Like there's like that
Maybe a drink will jog your memory?
No, I really don't know. Go bug someone else.
there was I remember in high school there was like this thing you can download from some browser that give you access to like a bunch of apps for free. I remember like when I was in high school, I remember a big thing is who's this guy? Wait, oh, is this, I think we talked to this guy, haven't we? You said you're going to investigate a reputation. Oh, yeah. No, I remember the big thing in high school was like there was this. You could crack your phone. This was when like everyone was playing Pokemon Go, and there was a way you could like jailbreak your phone, so instead of like having to physically walk
You have a
to
minute, sir?
places for
What do you
Pokemon
want?
Go, you could like
I'm looking for
put an
someone.
in-game,
Man by the name of Red Nose.
Call that
like,
a red nose?
joysticks. You can
Sure
make your
as hell
character
don't.
walk.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Guess that's what his friends call him, though.
Never see
What's up,
him.
Josh?
Now
Things going
fuck
good
off,
so far.
yeah? Damn,
I have really
guy.
poor imagination, so it was a hard time for me getting immersed in a book, so music helps me in that. I feel like, I think I'm lucky. I'm one of those people where, like, I wouldn't say I have, like, a poor imagination or, like, a good imagination, but I can visualize a book pretty well. So I feel like something like music would actually hinder my ability to do so. The thing is actually better without it. The worst of those craze for those type of games. What, Pokemon Go? Was it a sad day, Josh? I never got into Pokemon Go either, honestly. I just didn't care. Like I've never really cared about Pokemon, to be honest. Like it was never my thing. Like I think I played Pokemon Shield on my Switch for like a couple hours, and then like I never touched the franchise again. It's just not really my thing.
What a waste.
Making a playlist based around the book not only helps, but makes the book more alive. Oh, maybe. I mean, I guess like if atmosphere is your thing, then yeah, like that could definitely help. But I've never really tried it,
Can I
honestly.
ask you something?
Oh, today's Matt Pat's last day.
I'm
Okay.
looking for someone. Man by the name of Red Nose.
Red Nose? Never heard of
Yeah, there's like over the
Nothing,
last
huh?
month, there's been a crazy
maybe
amount of
my friends know
YouTubers
something.
who are like
you ask
quitting or
You
like
bet.
doing something
Might
else.
take some
I'm telling you,
time, though.
YouTube is not
all right.
a
I can
like a
wait.
sustainable
You say so.
career.
Oh, and in return,
Like
got this
in
thing
10
called
years,
Play Pass.
YouTube is gonna
Mind taking
it's
a
gonna be a
shot at it?
completely different set of people.
Come again?
it's for a new game this big shot committee just opened.
Which is what?
Oh, I
It's
didn't check.
some kind of fancy board game. You wear
Math
stupid
has a father I
glasses,
never
you roll
had.
dice.
Amazing.
Heck,
I liked old
it's over
school
on Theater Alley, and you need one
game
of the
theory
play passes
a
to
lot
get in.
more than like the
Huh.
new one.
This
Because like
town's crazy sometimes.
I don't know, like I like the
Here
older
they
game
got some
theories where
pretty
like
nice prizes if you win too.
he was actually making a theory about the game, or like he was throwing in some science stuff versus like when he would just
Yeah, I guess you'd
analyze
still have to
a
move
game or
around.
something with its
I got a
story.
few friends who've tried, but it sounds like they're all having
So I haven't watched like
So
a lot
want
of
you to
game
get a
theory
prize for me. Young
of
guy like you
recent,
can
but
do it,
I
no
used to
problem.
like it.
What do you say?
Sounds
Actually, I think the
interesting.
last one I watched was
All right. You wait
about
here.
Crow
I'll
64
go win you
because
the
I think
prize.
I think someone mentioned
Thanks a
it in the
million, buddy.
Discord when we were talking
I'll
about like
ask around about
ARGs,
your red
and I watched that like a week ago or something. All right, so you have to head to the Paradise VR place. Apparently, that's gonna help us find Red Nose somehow. But I like a lot of the early the game theory ones. Like one I loved a lot was the Majora's Mask one. I thought that one was really cool. I mean, some of the early Five Nights at Freddy's ones were okay. The one with the bodies in the portal cube was pretty cool too.
You asked for it.
But I mean, so they're still going to do game theories, just like different people, right? I don't know. We'll see. The problem with a series like game theory is that there's some things on YouTube where it's really reliant on the person who originally started it, and like when a voice becomes so synonymous with
Really, guys?
when a voice becomes too synonymous with a certain video series, it's really hard to get someone else to do it. So I don't know if that's gonna work, honestly. Yeah, I've seen. I talked a little bit about the Joe Rogan stuff with Zack Snyder. I like Zack Snyder's movies, and I thought he did a good job, but he doesn't understand Batman. Like it's he doesn't. Zack Snyder's read one comic. He's read one comic and he's used it for reference for everything.
いらっしゃいませ。
Like the dude read Dark Knight Returns like a year ago and just has never. That's just what he uses for everything. I was on a binge of his ARG videos like Crow 64 and Petscop. Oh, Petscop was cool too. Although I liked Pyrocynical's video on Petscop a lot more. But yeah, MatPat's Petscop videos were good too. He said Batman needs to kill. Well, the dumb shit is like he was saying how Batman is going to become irrelevant if he doesn't kill. And that's the dumbest thing to me because like Batman's been the best-selling like comic character for damn near 80 years. Like that's not making him obsolete. Like in fact, that's the one thing
お願いします。
that makes Batman interesting. A Batman who kills is just the Punisher in a cape. And I don't have a problem with the Punisher, but I don't need to see the dude in a cape. That's the thing. Look, I don't know, because I feel like I'm a little inconsistent with that, because I have the opinion of like, I hate in the movies when like Batman kills and they always try and justify it like they did in like the Dark Knight movies. If you're gonna make Batman a killer, then I think you should make him like the Terminator, which is basically what Zack Snyder did. But to say that he's only interesting if he can kill, that's really stupid to me. It's crazy because he wasn't saying anything stupid like, yes, take a character, has his moral high ground code, and immediately put him in an unbearable situation. Genius. The thing is, when Zack Snyder said that, he was talking about like putting him in the what the hell? He was talking about like putting him in an unwinnable situation, quote unquote. Isn't it more interesting as a writer to put Batman in that unwinnable situation and still try and find a way where he comes out on top? Like, to me, that sounds a bit more interesting. Rolled dice. What is this? I don't even know what's happening anymore. I guess this is like some VR board game. How is this helping us find Red Nose? I don't mean Batman killing. Keaton's Batman kills, and Purple Glove Batman killed, but the Dark Knight Returns Batman does not kill. Well, he was using the situation. He was talking about in the Dark Knight Returns when Batman had like the M60 point at the guy, and he had the kid, and he kind of like shoots him in the chest. Which, by the way, he got it wrong. Because he said in the comic that he shoots him in the head. That doesn't happen. He shoots him in the chest, which like people debate on. And he probably killed him. Like, there aren't many people who can take an M60 round to the chest and live. But it's also funny that he talks about the Dark Knight Returns, because literally at the end of the comic, Batman breaks the gun when he's talking to his new army and says, "This is the weapon of the enemy." You know, it's very weird. It's like Kingdom Come Superman. You would never imagine a world Superman retires, but Alex Ross said that the world would look and do my comic story. In a sense, Dark Knight Returns is the most psychological analysis of Batman, of the failure of his ideals, and it's also the idea of killing criminals is pretty fascist. Yes, he does paint. So there's a scene in the comic where he shoots a guy who's holding a child. Yeah, he kills. No, he does kill a person in the comic, but there's some context needed there. It's because this is a point where Bruce has been retired for a number of years. He's old. His body's worn out, and Gotham is more dangerous than ever before. In that circumstance, it's not about like, oh, he didn't have another option. It's that he didn't see a point in it, you know? This is so weird. But, you know, and I think I said this yesterday, but like, there's a way Batman can kill, and it's interesting. Like, in my headcanon, I've always felt that Batman killed the Joker at the end of the Killing Joke. I know canonically he technically didn't, but that's how I always felt. But the reason why, like, that works, in my opinion, and, you know, just what Zack Snyder said doesn't, is because, like, okay, at the end of the Killing Joke, he's been put in the worst kind of hell from the Joker, right? Like, the Joker shot Barbara Gordon, put Gordon through hell, and this is at a point where, like, you know, Bruce now realizes that he can no longer, like, lie to himself and say that he can let the Joker live. Like he knows he's just gonna break out again, and he's known that, but now it's at a point where he can't ignore it anymore, and he still reaches out to the Joker and says, you know, I can fix you, I can rehabilitate you. And it's like in a rare moment, the Joker in his own way says, look, that's not gonna work, right?
No way.
And it's then Batman has to come to terms with how broken his ideology really is, and he has to make a choice then, like, well, am I going to accept that I'm just as bad as he is, or am I going to prove I'm a better person by going against my initial beliefs and actually kill this guy now? That is much more interesting to me than, oh, let's put Batman in a tough spot and see what happens. Like, that's not, like, what's interesting about that? Like, Because first of all, if you want to get fucking technical, and if you want to be like one, you know, if you want to be like one of those,
Here we go.
well, actually, guys, like, no, there's ways Batman can get out of that, right? Like, Batman could distract the gunman while he pulls out like a thing to disable the gun. Someone can come behind the gunman and get him. Like, there's circumstances out of that. So even in like the scenario Zack Snyder gives, Batman still doesn't need to kill there.
Almost there.
Cause like, and I'm not saying that that same scenario wouldn't work in a way, because like Zack Snyder pretty much did the same thing with Superman in Man of Steel when he snaps Zod's neck when he's about to like kill that family. But again, it's not about, because like that scene used to bother me. That scene didn't bother me, or it used to bother me, because like there's a way that family could have gotten out of there without Superman killing Zod. But it's also, it was more about like saving that family at the moment, because at this point Zod made it clear that even if he gets out of this, you know, even if that family survives, he's just going to keep destroying the city. So like Superman's choice to kill Zod, it's a culmination of everything that happened before and everything he knows is going to happen after. So that circumstance, like that scenario can work, but it just, in the way Zack was describing it, it didn't make sense. Like it was the wrong scenario. For me, if the Gotham courts aren't going to put the Joker down, I wouldn't mind Batman putting the Joker down like a sick dog. There's a world where Batman can absolutely kill and it makes sense, but there's ways that it could be done. Like, just this idea of like, oh, Robin died, so now Batman doesn't care about killing anymore. I don't know. It's just, I don't think the way Zack went about it was right. But like I said, I respect doing that more than the bullshit that like the Dark Knight or Batman Begins does, where he says, I don't have to save you. Like, it's, I don't know. I understand, and I guess this happens like the Keaton Batman too, like in Batman Returns, when like he kicks the guy down the storm drain who had the bomb. Because you can make an argument that like, well, if someone put themselves in that scenario, is it really murder, or did they do that to themselves? I mean, legally, technically, it's still murder, right? Because like, if by law, if you want to get technical, if you had a chance to like do something so someone wouldn't die and you didn't do anything, that still technically counts as murder, whether they put themselves in that circumstance or not. So legally speaking, yes, Michael Keaton's Batman's a killer. But like, you know, that's more of like a I guess where you kind of, how should I say it? I don't know. That's more debatable, I guess, whether or not like it still counts as murder if the person put themselves in that scenario, right? Because I would say he murdered that guy with the bomb in the storm drain, but you can probably make an argument that like he didn't technically murder the Joker in you know, Batman, because the Joker put himself in that scenario where he fell off the roof. But you know, the Batman also in the comics does go out of his way to save people who are in dilemma, right? Like, a lot of people talk about the Arkham City Batman. You know, he's not exactly a great representation of the character, but one of the most like Batman-esque things that the Arkham Batman ever did was in Arkham Origins, when he saved the Joker from jumping out of the building, you know? So I think it's more of like I don't know, sometimes it's like a technicality. It's like, do you think it was murder or not if someone puts themselves in that circumstance, right? And I think that's kind of an annoying like discussion. It's kind of like an annoying thing to debate about, which is why I always kind of, it annoyed me in like the Keaton films and the Christian Bale movies where like, you know, oh, he technically he killed, but is it really murder or some shit like that? Like, I don't know. Like that's why I say like if you're gonna make
Waste.
Batman a killer, then I guess you should go all out. What's this? What do we use that like plastic stuff for? Wait, I don't know if we're going the right way. Sometimes it's really hard to like, sometimes they put the markers in weird places where it's like, it's hard to tell how to get there. Do you find the enemy encounter frequency annoying? Not really, because, I mean, oh yeah, he's back here. Not really, because like, I mean, the fights last like 15 seconds, if that. So like,
Hey pal, how'd it go?
I don't really mind.
Get me one of those sweet VR
I'm really
prizes?
liking the combat in this game.
Sorry.
It's there's kind of a
Turns out I
learning
suck.
curve because like
Couldn't do it,
at
huh?
first it feels
Oh, well.
a
Sorry
little
for
stiff,
borrowing your
but
legs.
once you learn how to like properly
Anyways, I asked
dodge
around about your red-nosed fella.
and you know like do
Still don't know where he
counters and
is, but I
stuff, it's
did
really
find who
fun.
might.
Yeah?
At least that's what they told me. Oh, and speak of the devil.
You're the
Also,
one
Zach was
looking
stupid for
that
making
homeless
the dead
guy.
Robin Dick Grayson.
Yeah?
Well, I
find
honestly I just think that's because Zach
not
is one of those people that feels
Try
like
heading over to the children's
Robin
park
doesn't
and
fit in
some
his Batman
volunteers
universe,
to
so
hand
he just
out
made it
free
Dick
food.
Grayson
All
to
the
say like,
hungry
oh,
homeless
you know,
of
there was never
Commonwealth
a
will be there.
a Jason Todd or
Thanks for
anything.
the tip.
Don't mention it. See ya.
What's this guy gotta say?
You heading to the children's park too?
Me? Nah. I already ate.
By the way, this guy I'm looking for, name's Red Nose. You know him?
No, man. If you want to find him, you should go check that food handout. It's gonna end soon, you know. Children's Park. Don't forget.
Yo, it's Kaito. Where are you?
On my way to the children's park. Think I might run into the thief.
The most interesting thing is that Batman is basically a functional
Not sure.
fascist.
But even if
I
he
don't.
isn't, I might find a lead or two.
Saying fascist is a
According to
weird way of
Ivy, the
putting
thief
it.
was a
It's
homeless
not
guy
like
by the name of Red Nose.
You're saying
Look, that's kind of
our money?
Looks like
specific. I think it's a bit more
it. No
broad
clue
than
if he's
that.
still alive though.
I mean, he's
After Akashi
definitely
got to him, that is.
Right. Well, I'm in.
he's definitely
See you at the children's park, yeah?
you know feeding into his own. You know, he's definitely selfish, I would say, but
Must we?
I don't know. Did Arkham Asylum comic Batman kill? They never say it outright, but I mean, it's pretty heavily implied. Like, he throws Dr. Destiny down the stairs while dude's in a wheelchair, and he threw, like, Killer Croc off the roof. It's never... I don't think he, like, ever overtly kills, but, you know, I guess we don't know. To be fair, like, I think the Arkham Asylum Batman would absolutely kill. Why the fuck didn't any of you tell me I can throw Hadoukens in this game? Why the hell is this kept from me? Oh, we're out of it. Come here, fucker.
Really, guys?
Stabs Killer Croc too. Yeah, but that version of Killer Croc was like basically a fucking dragon. So like he probably survived that. But I wouldn't be surprised if that Batman kills. I wouldn't be surprised. You can also cause earthquakes. Do we have that? Wait, let me actually read what everything does. I didn't realize how many extracts there are. So, okay, so we just use that. A mysterious extract that lets you trigger an explosion. We've used that. That's like the spirit bomb one. We have that. Have that. Lets you exact divine punishment. I think we've used that. A mysterious extract that causes you your EX gauge to gradually fill. This does health. Keeps you from dying. Raises your luck for item drops. Okay, so these are like the combat ones, and then these are like an extract to fully recover your health from 0. Oh, okay. Takedown followed by a beatdown. Okay. Oh, it's energy explosion. Oh, this one? Okay. We'll try that next. I think that version is really disturbing. The scene where he stabs his hand is pretty graphic. Yeah, you know what? I think I should have... I don't know if I explained that well enough. That, like, he did that to kind of get over the shock of it all. I think, like, that version of Batman in, like, Serious House, like, you can tell that is a very disturbed Batman. Like, that's a very, like kind of monstrous one. Like, he's probably been Batman for a very long time. You know? Oh, wait, hold on. All right, sorry about that, guys. Has anyone read Joker Year 1? No, I haven't. All right, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it makes him more dangerous, but I don't think it makes him strong. Well, no, I guess it can make him... Well, what's the difference between being stronger or being more dangerous? Like, physically, I guess doesn't make him stronger, but he's not going to hold back as much. Oh, fuck. There we go.
And stay down.
I will say, out of any comic possible, I would fucking love, like, a adaptation of Serious House. I think that would be awesome. It'd be like a perfect Batman horror movie, honestly.
Hey, sorry about this. Looks like they weren't handing
You'll try
out
Death
food
Stranding.
after all.
Are you asking me, or are you like demanding me? Kidding. I'll probably eventually. I don't know.
So we're
The
doing
director's
this
cut made the
instead?
gameplay more fun.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. It's just like, you know,
Red
it's
Nose
just,
sends his regards.
you know. typically I don't love games that take forever to beat. All right, let's try this. Holy shit. That wasn't an earthquake, that was a fucking atom bomb. Oh, okay. No. I was mostly kidding, D. But I mean, I might try it. I don't know.
You guys are getting old for this. Why'd you attack me?
Wish the director of Mandy would make a serious House of Serious Earth
To
adaptation.
know who you are.
Maybe.
Why would someone want to know about Red Nose now?
So, you're a friend of his? Is he still alive?
No. Hasn't been for a while now.
When'd he die?
About a year ago, someone found him floating face up in the sewer. Body was all shot up with bullet holes.
Shot? Did you go to the police?
Detective had DMC powers now. Are all these like
What are the cops gonna do for us?
extracts in the
Dead
base
bodies
game, or is that because this is like the
just
deluxe
more
version technically?
paperwork for them.
The Divine one's also
Either
cool.
way,
I think we tried that
His
one.
body's long gone. But we still want to find out what happened to him. That's the best funeral we can
Oh, it's
give
the
him now.
DLC.
Right.
So his friend got murdered and they couldn't do a damn
Don't
thing
have a
about it.
clue who killed him, though. Or why.
I want DMC 6,
All we
but I don't like Nero
remember
as a new
is that a year
protagonist.
ago,
I mean, they'll probably do
some
the
Tojo
multiple
clan
protagonists like they
Yakuza
did in
was looking
5.
for him.
Must be Higashi. And is that Yakuza the one who killed Red Nose?
Apparently a lot of people don't like Nero, right?
Not sure. Those types are kind of out of our league, you know? We thought if anyone would know something, it'd be you. That's why we...
Sorry, but my buddy here's got more fight in him than some random Yakuza. Fighting's been the only constant thing in his life. That's Kamurocho for you.
You're late, Kaito-san.
Is this the guy who was looking for Red Nose?
Yep, that's him. Not a doubt in my mind.
I don't mind Nero being the
So,
lead in
a year ago,
DMC6.
Higashi
But must
took
have
the money
Dante and
back from
Virgil.
Red Nose and returned it to
The one
Matsukai.
thing I didn't love about
Around the same time, Red Nose turns up ice
DMC5
cold in
is
the
like,
sewer.
you really didn't get
Who do you think killed
Dante
him?
until like almost halfway through, I think, right?
I just can't believe it. Higashi's
Like, you didn't
not
feel like
the
God
murderer.
played as him enough.
Where
It
would
was
he have
cool. It
even
was so fun
gotten
though. You had those fucking like the motorcycle arms.
There are ways.
DMC5 is
Kamurocho.
really fun. I think the first game's still my favorite, honestly.
I'm gonna go
But
talk to
5 is
Higashi.
probably my second.
You're coming too, right, Kaito-san?
2 is fucking worthless. I have to try playing 3 again.
Don't you want to know
Like,
what
I don't know, for some
happened?
reason I just couldn't get into 3.
Okay, I'll come.
Let's head to Charles then.
Is it me or does Dante look too old in DMC3?
Let's hit it.
I don't know. Maybe. I kind of like, as much as I love the other games, and like I love 5, I wish they actually would make another DMC game like DMC1, where it's like the fixed camera angles. That game's just so much fun. Get that. Why is DMC2 so bad? It was like, it kind of has nothing to do with the rest of the series. Like, it's almost like a spin-off game in a way. And like, the gameplay just sucks. I mean, the game was rushed, yeah. Like, it was, and I don't think it like I think even the creator said like it was rushed and that like it shouldn't have come out. Like, it doesn't. Like, I think it was supposed to be maybe a different game even at first. Well, wasn't the first DMC actually supposed to be like a Resident Evil game? That's why there's like the fixed camera angles. Yeah, kind of like although a lot of people actually like Dark Souls too. Like, that game does have its fans.
Higashi-san! Yagami's here, and Kaito's with him.
Wow.
Never thought I'd see you roll in here. Kaito-san.
Only seemed fair after what you pulled.
Oh, it was originally supposed to be
Look,
RE4.
We need to talk.
And about what, exactly?
Higashi. Red Nose. Did you kill him last year?
Who?
Don't play dumb. The guy who broke into the Matsugane family office. Look, we already know you got the money back from him.
Oh, he's the guy who broke into the office.
And not long after...
I thought DMC1
Red
feels like
Nose
a horror
turned up
game
dead in the
sometimes.
sewers.
Yeah, because I mean, it was supposed to be. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It seems he'd been
I like the
shot.
other games, but I kind of wish it went more towards that route.
Higashi-san.
Motherfucker. How dare you?
I need you to answer me. Did you kill Red Nose or not?
Start talking, Higashi!
I did it for you, man. If I could have just gotten the money, maybe they wouldn't have kicked you out of the fucking family.
Yeah, the story's so
I was
weird. It's like
ready
it's
to
like
do
you go from like
whatever I
fighting
needed
the
to
fucking
do.
devil himself and trying to avenge your
Kaito,
brother and your family in
If you
DMC1
really
to
mean
like
it, then drop
like
the
isn't like the main
goddamn
villain
gun.
DMC2
Not
like
a
some
chance.
he's like a CEO or something. It's like some corporation.
So it's all on the
And then like
table.
this like
You
this
really
girl
gonna
comes
kill
out.
us,
It's
huh,
weird.
Higashi?
Like it's I'm pretty sure DMC2 is like almost non-canon because it has like such little to do with the rest of the series. DMC2 has less weapon variety than 1.
You
No
don't have
taunts.
enough bullets
No
in
existent
that
writing. The
damn
pause
gun.
combos were tied to
You can't
non-lockdown
kill us
directions.
all.
The enemy AI sucked. Oh god, the enemy AI fucking was horrible. Not only that, but the traversal was so bad in that game. The traversal sucked.
What the hell are you doing? Take him out!
Thanks for that. Now go!
Fuck you!
God damn, that felt
That was like a sad clown syndrome.
Yeah. This is what I pay you for, Kaito-san.
Fuck yeah!
Not gonna lie, I kind of wish this game had like a dual protagonist. Like, it would be really cool if you can play as Kaito as well. Like, there were parts where you switched. Because Kaito is such a cool character. Let's do... Let's see. I'll try the Heaven Strike one. Jesus. Called in the fucking airstrike. I'll try not to use like those super powerful ones too often because like it's kind of cheating. Oh, well, okay, this motherfucker. Oh wait, is that a mortal wound? So I think that I should use like a heal pack on, right? Lost Judgment has DLC where you play as Kaido. Yeah, but it'd be cool if like you could it'd be cool if you could like play as both. Oh shit. Alright, so yeah, that's where I use the medical pack. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we still have one, even though my dumbass accidentally used a bunch. There we go. I didn't play it on stream. I played it when it first came out.
I didn't.
Yeah, the EXs are cool.
I didn't kill him.
Kaido's searching for his dead wife in the city of Silent Hill.
I'm not the one who murdered Red Nose.
Then who the hell was it?
Red Nose must have had a contact in the Matsugane family. That's the only way he got away with it. And whoever that contact was gave him all sorts of info. When security was light, where the safe was, not to mention when there'd be the most money. There's no way you steal from the Yakuza without some help.
Wish DMC2 Dante was depressed.
So,
DMC2
is Red Nose's
Dante
contact
has no
the one who killed
personality.
him to
It's
cover it all
even
up?
in the first game, like
Probably.
he has personality, but it's a
who
little
would've done
different.
something
I
like
feel like the Dante
Stealing
that
their
everyone
own
loves, like
family's
the kind of
money.
like,
It wasn't about the
cracking
money.
jokes and shit. I feel like that really came out in 3. Like I feel like even in 1,
wanted to
Dante
rub you
wasn't
out of the
like
picture,
who we
Kaito.
kind of know remember him
That's
as.
why it happened when you were on guard duty.
To rub me out? If that's it, then the contact must have been...
Yeah. Captain Hamura.
You were the only thing between him and total control of the family. With you gone, he could consolidate his power. At least that's how he saw it.
And he wasn't wrong. Just look at it now.
Yeah. Nobody can stand up to the captain anymore. With the power and money he's got, he's the only thing keeping us afloat.
Stage robbery and been on Kaito's son to get him expelled. Oh, Kaito was framed too. So that's why the red-nosed dude was killed. Knows it all. So why is he back?
How exactly did Red Nose die? You know, don't you, Higashi?
It was the day after the 100 mil went missing. After Kaito Aniki got expelled. I bought some info from a dirty cop.
I mean, DMC1 is a different
Right to the
voice
name
actor,
Red
has a
Nose.
different writer, director
I asked
compared to
all around
3
town.
and beyond.
Till
Oh,
eventually
I,
ended
yeah.
up down in
I
the
didn't even
sewers.
realize it was a different
But
voice actor.
Me and Red Nose. We weren't the only two there.
You found Hamura.
So it's been
didn't
the same guy for Dante since 4 and beyond?
Hamura was gonna get 90 mil. Red Nose would have walked
Or
away
3 and
alive.
beyond? Oh, so wait, is it...
And 10 million yen richer at that. Should have been all
So wait, who
wrapped up,
voiced him in 2?
clean and
Was it a
easy.
different guy from the first game, or is it the guy from DMC1? Since 3 and beyond, yeah. As much as you want new canon for DMC, I hope the anime will be something separate. Oh, I didn't even know they were doing an anime. You all
that?
want to check it out? I heard the
Time out.
Castlevania series is decent.
Is
Or
that him?
was. But it was written
It's
by Harlan,
Higashi,
or not
sir.
Harlan Ellis.
Sorry to
Warren
barge in
Ellis, I
on you
think.
like this.
Higashi, what in the fuck are you doing here? Are you alone?
I don't know if you realize, but that's the guy. That's Red Nose. He stole the 100 mil from our office.
Oh, I think this is how we're gonna see Red Nose died. The new anime is bad.
Sorry,
Well, for
Red Nose.
for
This is nothing personal.
DMC. Oh, Netflix DMC has its own timeline. Oh, okay.
Captain.
Hey, not really a good idea.
Tell me.
Castlevania.
how'd
Yeah, there's a
you find
Castlevania
out
series
Red
on
Nose was the
Netflix.
thief?
What was I supposed to do? I told him everything. How I was in the office when the thief broke in and stole the money. How I bought police info from
Yeah,
Ibe
Nocturne, but I think
and
the other
followed
one is
trail to Red
decent.
Nose.
I also hate how Vlad Tepes is
Kept
depicted as
talking,
Dracula in
like
popular
my
culture.
fucking life depended on it.
Well, wasn't that who
Probably did, to be honest.
Bram Stoker originally based Dracula on? Was Vlad Tepes?
Real insightful. You did all that so you could clear your buddy Kaito's name, huh?
I mean, honestly, the shit that guy did in real
Aren't
life
you
was like
just the most loyal boy in
worse
town?
than anything Dracula did.
Please, don't shoot.
Oh, that's
Whatever
a
it is
myth?
you want. I'm begging you, Captain.
But Captain, hold on. You sure?
Probably right. You want to stay alive, you show us some loyalty. Prove yourself once and for all.
But how? How can I?
Here's how.
What?
No, Vlad the Impaler was
You
real.
wouldn't have had to die if you didn't
Wasn't
show
he
your
like?
sorry face.
It wasn't. What was it? He was
Not
like the
only that,
king of Wallachia or
You would
something.
have walked away 10 million richer. Poor son of a bitch.
He was real, and I mean,
His
maybe some
blood's
stuff
on
isn't
your
true, but
hands, you know.
he's was pretty fucking brutal.
Oh, wow. You scream like a fucking whore. Kind of a turn on, to be honest.
What? The fuck did I just hear?
What are you so upset for? You're finally a real Yakuza now.
So you really didn't kill him, huh?
No. But people know I was out looking for him. My prints are all over the gun, too. No matter how you look at it. I don't got an alibi.
Damn, this game a lot more serious. Well, that's in a lot of like Yakuza games, they always balance like the weird kooky stuff with
I was thinking the same
with
thing.
Hey, what if we
you know,
told
more
Matsudane's
serious
son
stuff.
about this? Think he could put the squeeze on Hamura?
Not a chance. The boss can't stop him anymore. Telling him.
Oh,
would
you
just
do,
make
D?
things
That's
worse.
cool. So
That's
what
why
is
Higashi
is that more like
kept it
a was he more like a lord then?
Tough as it sounds, it was the right move.
Right. Hell of a thing. Alright, I'm gonna go, Kaito-san.
Mm-hmm.
This is between the two of you now. I'm sure you've got a lot to catch up on.
Okay, I mean, is the shit they say about him still true? That like he used to like drink blood and all the other shit, and he used to like nail. If someone had like a turban on, wouldn't take it off, he used to like nail it to their heads. Like some of the
Not
legends
sure
about
what
him
it
are pretty
is.
brutal.
I just can't stand that guy.
Yeah?
I mean, he's known you way longer than I have. And the boss has his back, even though he never swore up. I don't know. Something's just off about him.
Hey, you ever hear what happened to his dad?
Nope. What happened?
Let me start from the beginning.
Oh, it was the
From
Ottomans,
what I've
right?
heard, he was a stand-up guy. Taught him
I mean,
kung
I
fu
assume
and
the
everything.
impaling is true,
He
being
was a
that he's
lawyer,
known
too.
as Vlad the Impaler, but
Oh, yeah?
history's funny that way,
Things
where
changed.
some
when Todd
shit
was
where
15. His dad took a dead
you know, they teach you in books isn't always true.
Get an acquittal. One of the victim's relatives wasn't too happy about that, though.
Huh?
When Tak was younger, his parents were both stabbed to death. Tak was at a friend's house when it happened. He was there to avoid them. Pissed about the hours they were working. But maybe if he'd been home, maybe he could have done something. Anything. Maybe his parents would still be alive.
he's painted as a hero in Romania. Well, that's the thing with almost any like historical figure.
So this guy had
Is-
killed the family.
Depending on where you stand,
They
they're
ever catch him?
really either a hero or a
He
villain.
hung
There's
himself
really
at the
no
scene
not
of the
much in
crime.
between.
Tragic doesn't even begin to describe it. Tak ended up coming to Kamurocho right after that. Didn't want any help from his relatives, neither. So,
You know,
lied about his age.
Even the
Snagged a
British
job
thought
in
George
town.
Washington was a villain back in the
Got it.
day.
So that's when he met you, huh?
Yeah. And if you want the truth, I wasn't too big on the guy at first either. I was pretty green at the time, too. But here comes this 15-year-old punk picking a fight with a Yakuza my size. The balls on that one.
Probably thought he stood a chance.
Probably. Till I broke his nose. But no matter how much he gets beaten down, Tak's not the kind of guy to give up. Every time I beat the
There's
crap out of
I
him,
live in a really
he'd act like it
Italian
was no big deal.
town. Like my town's mostly Italian and Polish people. in
one
in
day,
one of the parks in
I
my
couldn't tell
town, there's
why.
actually a monument to Christopher
Matsugane-san
Columbus.
just
It's
shined.
really crazy.
This weird father-son
But
thing just
yeah,
kind of happened.
first of all,
Doc
Christopher
wouldn't
Columbus
listen to
didn't
anyone
discover
else.
America.
For
And
me
if
you,
anyone tries to tell you
becoming
he was
Yakuza
like a
our only
hero,
choice.
it's
But for him,
very wrong.
it was different. And if I had to guess, the boss could see that. And that's why he took him in. Doc didn't let him down, though.
You want to know, like
Ended up
this
passing
is
the
like
bar
one of the
exam
more
long
tame
after.
things Columbus did.
remember.
I remember like Neil
Wasn't too
deGrasse
pleased with it
Tyson
myself.
talked about this.
that's all in the past.
But like,
it's different now.
this is one of the more tame things, but still kind of fucked up. He knew, like, Columbus was sort of a dumbass, but he
dead
also
man walking.
knew,
What do you and Matsugane-san still see?
he knew stuff as well.
I could ask the same question about a guy who got kicked out for letting his safe.
He knew astrology really well, and when he came to
Kamurocho chews
America,
up guys like us. And when it spits you out,
he wanted the
you're right
natives
back on the
to, like,
street.
you know, he wanted a bunch of, like,
me and him,
resources from the natives,
we grew up here.
and they didn't want to give it to him. So
don't
he
have
told them
them
that
all.
his god was more powerful than
even
their
if it means
god, and
butting
that
heads with
he
Captain
knew,
Hammer,
like, in a couple days there was gonna be like a
I'm gonna
blood
see
moon.
this shit through.
He told them that my god's gonna turn your blood red like turn your moon red like blood, and then you're all gonna be punished.
Captain's word is
And sure enough,
absolute.
when it came, he fucking
For now.
scared all of them and made them give all his resources up.
But if he ever gave
And mind you,
order
that's
to
the
off you,
probably most tame thing he did.
I might have to think twice about it.
I think I can live with that.
Yeah, Americo Vespucci, I think, did discover it before. He discovered it definitely before Columbus, but I mean, there were people even before Columbus, or even before Americo Vespucci, I believe. Like there's, like, there were some early civilizations that may have made contact with America. I mean, the thing is, like, it's when they say Columbus discovered America, it means he discovered it for, like, the
whole thing was a setup.
For the
In Kamurocho, men
current
pulled
world, I
into the
guess. 'Cause
criminal
how can you
underworld
discover
for
something when there's
purpose.
already been people on it for fucking years?
But those that refuse to submit to its tides will always struggle.
Like, how can you discover something when there's already people there? You know, it's like, it's not like he discovered uncharted land. It's just that for, like, the, I guess, civilized world at the time, they didn't know about America.
So, Higashi, tell me, you have a good reason you aren't doing what I asked?
No. I don't, boss.
You sure could use one with talk still hanging around. It's time to start doing your damn job! Got a light?
Yeah.
Cap's awfully tense lately. Kinda kills the whole room, you know? Huh?
Yeah.
He's always in such a bad mood.
Vlad Dracula Tevish, that's why people believe he was Dracula. Well, did Bram Stoker get the name from Dracula? From Vlad Tevish? Shit. It means devil in Romanian. I thought Dracula meant, like, I thought Dracula meant I thought it meant, like, the dragon's head or something. You know what? I actually have the first volume
dead,
of the
one
Helsing
wounded in the Tojo
manga.
clan's
Like, they did a
Matsukane office
deluxe
shooting.
edition like they did for Berserk. I haven't read it yet,
Dead
but
guy's name was
it just looked
Kurimoto.
cool, and I grabbed
Been
it.
in the family for
And I had a
years.
friend who
I know him?
also got me into Berserk, but he
Doubt
told
it.
me
He didn't make a habit
he told
of
me
standing
about it.
out.
He said it was pretty cool.
At
So,
least they got the killer.
I want to read it
Apparently he says
eventually.
he's just an office worker.
Bullshit. Guy's a Kyorei assassin, no doubt.
You sure?
Yep. At least that's what Higashi told me.
Oh, you mean the guy who was ready to shoot me the other day?
You still sore about that? Anyway, according to Higashi, this guy shot Kurimoto 3 times in the torso. Then, He shot both his eyes out.
Why?
Must be the
Yeah, I'm
Kyorei's
gonna
idea of
assume
revenge.
Demon never.
If things keep going like this, though, even the Tojo clan proper might end up getting involved.
So the Kyorei clan wants a war.
Looks like it. Kamurocho's turning into a goddamn battlefield.
So now we gotta meet with Higashi. Do you have any side cases we can do? No. Oh, this is... Have you been friends with... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. No, okay. Oh, we can upgrade something now. Not really. Oh, we unlocked a new skill. Wait, what do we unlock? Yeah, we're gonna save on this. Oh, I think we got something for like the virtual game. You wish you were named Devil? Do you?
Hello?
I'm pretty sure if you were named Devil, there'd probably be certain places in the world you're not allowed to go in. Like, there's some, like, illegal names, technically.
Huh? Yeah.
Mm-mm. Let's see what this is about. No, wait, peasant. In Italy, you can't name the son the father's name? Really? Why?
Really, guys?
That's weird. You really, you can't name your kid after yourself? That's very weird. There's no concept of junior. Yeah, but they still can't just have the same name. Oh, I guess for like... Oh, man, that's weird. The concept of junior sucks anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't want kids to begin with, but I know if I ever do have a kid, I'm not naming it after myself. Oh, this is the bomber again. I don't really like my name, to be honest.
Hello?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, naming someone Devil, it's like... kind of cringe. Although, honestly, I think... I think... what's a lot more cringe is when you have, like, a celebrity that names their kid something fucking stupid, like Juniper Moon, or some dog shit like that. Like, fucking... You have, like, people like Elon Musk who put, like, their fucking passwords as their kids' names. Like Archangel X, some bullshit. Like, my name's Tara, right? I cannot have been named with my father name, Giuseppe. Yeah, that's... I did not know that. So he's bombing things because he wants to show how easy it is? A criminal wasting tax while his mom says the business, bring that up. I like your style, Agami-san. Well, I would love to debate this further. I'm afraid time's running short. Let's get started, shall we? Lost another bomb. Well, I think because Elon has like 6 or 7. He has like a bunch of kids. I think most of them have normal names. Mom said, "Monster packs a real punch." Since in Kamarocho, there's an ox inside the inn. That's where you'll find it. Yeah, I'm not share my birth name either. I just say you can call me Jay. But I don't really like my name to begin with. I hate my name because it's actually like a semi-common name, but it's just misspelt. Like it's spelt in a weird way, and so like I can. It's like my name gets misspelt all the time on like documents and shit. You said it's like in an inn, so I'm just assuming it's by like the hotels and stuff. Not me. I mean, the spelling of my name, there's literally nothing. There's like, cause it's so weird how my name's spelled. There's like nothing that has it the same way.
What a waste.
You said it might be at packs of punch and it's at an inn. Yeah, I have no clue. Yeah, I'm with D. For me, it's privacy too. Yeah, I'm probably never going to like willingly give my name out at any point. Not like, definitely not. Like there might be a time I like maybe show my face on stream, but I'm never gonna like purposely give out my name. Alright, so last time, after like a minute, it basically told us where it was, so I'll have to do that again. Don't show your face. You're like the mystery. The thing is, like, I don't have a reason to show my face right now. And like, I don't know. I'm probably never gonna show my face either, because it's like, you know, it's Pandora's box. Like once I open that, I can't do it again. Also, I was right. It was in the hotel district. I wasn't wrong. Dream's like that Minecraft guy. So wait, where is it? Can't go past this way. Shit, see, I don't have time to fight these guys. Where the hell's the bomb? I don't know where the bomb is. I assume it's here somewhere. He's in like his early 20s or something. I'm confused. It said it was in the hotel district. Yeah, I don't know. It said it was in the hotel district, but I couldn't find it. I wouldn't say he's bad looking, the regular guy. Make him look cool to show his face was dumb. Find the bomb hidden somewhere in the city before the timer runs out. Yeah, the problem like Dream had is that he had a bunch of like young girls, I guess, who were really into like his videos, and they thought of this like this idea of him as like a, you know, some like model or some shit, and when he wasn't like that, you know, people got upset. Probably not that much money, but yeah. He's also a cheater too. Like in his Minecraft speedruns, he cheated and lied about it.
Really, guys?
Because he was like, because in Minecraft the whole idea is like you're creating a you start in a new world and everything's like randomly generated, and so you have to try and like find stuff to be able to like beat the game technically. But the problem is like you can cheat by like already having a world, like by having the seed of a world that you already know where everything is. So that's what he did.
Hello?
Also, all his videos were fake, too. Like, if you have played Minecraft and you watch his videos, like, all that shit's fake. Alright, I think I might know where it is now. So it's still... Alright. Let's go this way. We know it's somewhere in the hotel district. See, the frequent, like, fight encounters aren't bad until it's, like, a shit like this where I have to find a bomb. And it gets a little tedious. Alright. So we can't go farther this way, right? No. So then... Alright.
Must we?
We have to look out for an ox somewhere. I think I saw one. God damn it.
You asked.
Twitter's been a hellhole for years.
What a waste.
The only good thing about Twitter that like Elon Musk did was by putting the in hotel. There's an hotel district. So wait. The only thing good Elon Musk put, honestly, was oh, it was right here. The only good thing Elon Musk put in for Twitter was he did like the whole community post thing where like if something's a lie, you can like put a community post that says it's made up now. It's in the hotel district. Where's the bomb? All right. Hold your tongue if you want something to blame. This couldn't happen had invested properly in the security system, the automation of our lives. The systems will accept it. This whole country is at fault. Kind of interesting. Jesus. Alright, so we got that one. We can talk to this guy. Welcome, sir. Fucking, I don't hate coleslaw, but sometimes it kind of sucks. You have the audacity to defend himself saying it was a joke.
Stuff. Back to it.
I feel like a lot of guys would, there's a lot of quote unquote like influencers who'd do something like that. Enjoyed it, sir. Thanks for stopping by. By the way, have you heard we're adding a new entree? Please do. I came up with the recipe myself, and I must say, it's one of my finest creations. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Oh, we got a new friend. Let's see what he's gonna want. All right. Wait, I think we have a couple of these like friend events going on, but I don't know how to track it. Let's see. It's not in case files. We're on Twitter. What's this? Oh, this is just like stats. Yeah, like, is there a way you can track like the friend events? Yeah, it doesn't sound fun, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I know the one dude wants us to find a cat. I mean, we need to buy some more food, actually. Oh, well, I think this is gonna start. Oh wait, let's talk to this guy again. Welcome, sir. We buy some more food. Let's buy some of the big ones. Buy some of these buns. This is how we can heal. I haven't used Instagram in like literal years. Like I don't think I've used Instagram since like high school. Like it's been actual years. Like legit, the only thing and Snapchat I haven't used in years. Like the only thing I use is Twitter, and honestly, I just use my channel Twitter. I don't have a personal Twitter anymore.
Huh?
Oh, Threads is a new app.
Hey.
Yeah, social media I think is. I mean, only thing I'm like addicted to right now is like TikTok. It's like I try and like limit. And I guess YouTube. I don't know. Like I don't consider YouTube a social media app in like the same sense as like Instagram or something. Even though Instagram's trying to become more like YouTube, honestly. What is this now? I tell you. I'm gonna guess it's like something creepy. How the hell does TikTok work? It's just like a video hosting app, but videos can't be like longer than 10 minutes. It used to be like, I don't know, it used to be a place where like now, you know, it used to be a place where like you just post fucking stupid dancing videos, but now it's become like basically Twitter, but with video threads. The cake.
Huh?
Oh. It's not any use. It's from. You know, he ate a piece of cake.
Huh?
Oh, I thought you did something creepy. Sometimes I feel like a dinosaur. Honestly, I feel like that's a good thing. Like, fucking kids are such assholes nowadays. I want nothing to relate to them to. Like I said, you know you've gotten old if, like, teenagers scare you. What's bad for your attention span? If you mean TikTok, I agree. Ain't no teenagers scare me.
Hey.
It's, you know what? It's really not being afraid. It's just like I don't want to deal. I don't want to deal with people. Oh, TikTok is horrible for attention spans, yeah. I love it when like someone like I'll get comments that are saying like, "Oh, my intros are too drawn out." It's like, brother, it was just 4 minutes. Like you can't sit down. Well, you can't watch 4 minutes of something before you get into like the meat of it. Like that's actual TikTok brain. I especially love when motherfuckers talk about my intros being too long, even though I provide you with timestamps. Like you got nothing to complain about. Are we really investigating this piece of fucking cake? 4 hours without so no one else came in. Innocent. It had been eaten between 10 p.m. and this morning. Are you sure you locked up the office? How did we go from like a thieves guild and a murder to now solving who ate a piece of cake? Time before actually, so I think it wasn't any external parties as a culprit. This morning then. After that, son arrived. Zuri's son was the last to arrive. When I discovered my cake was gone. Alaska, Greenland, Iceland, and Ireland sound good to me. In a dream world, I would love to live in Ireland. Just somewhere safe. That's all I really care about. Yeah, you say that, but like, there's cold and then there's Antarctica. Hey. Like, if you're cool with like negative 100 degrees, then go for it. But, you know, me personally, I need a little bit more civilization than Alaska or Antarctica. Not to mention, I've seen John Carpenter's The Thing. You can't tell me they ain't got some fucking aliens hidden in Antarctica. Okay, Phoenix Wright. Objection. You asked me, it sounds pretty suspicious too. Excuse me. Did you just yell objection for the fun of it? I think everyone's done that at one point. D, you sound like my dad. My dad's the same way. My dad actually wants to move to Alaska. Like, that's like his dream. There's a town in Alaska he found that has a population of like 24 people. Huh? And to him, that's like his perfect. That's like his perfect world. I think Alaska's depressing though, because they get like 30 days of like no sun. Antarctica's a big no-no for any science fiction fan.
Yes.
In my school, I was in class with 6 children, really. Huh? See, I don't live in the city, but I live close enough to the city to where I can tell you I never want to live in cities again.
Y'all give me some.
Like, where I live is right outside of New York City. And I'm close enough where I can tell you I don't like it. I mean, there's some cities that like are okay. Like Boston's pretty nice, but New York is garbage.
Please?
Like if you live in like a nice, clean city, it's probably not that bad. But I hate noise. Like I hate being around loudness. It's like I need someplace quiet. Alright, we gotta see who ate this cake. It's very, very serious. I don't know why you flicking your eyes at me like that.
What the?
The fridge. New York is the closest thing we have to Night City. Quite frankly, the crime rate in Night City is probably less than New York.
No.
Everyone's using ice in the winter, probably. I didn't see anyone use it yesterday. Then why did it melt? That's interesting. Search for the cake wrapper. Which is in his desk. It's immaculate. Well, it looks like. Look who we're talking about. My desk is one opposite hers. Motivating, huh? At least Night City doesn't have super rats. I love the sound of New York City's trains. Really, the only thing I miss other than the baseball games. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, the sound of the trains are nice, except when you hear, you know, 5 people screaming at each other and yelling slurs above it. Well, D, don't give the answer away. We look at her desk. I assume the wrapper's probably in the garbage somewhere.
Suspicious.
Okay.
I'm from Naples, and let me tell you, here's also terrifying. Yeah, I've been seeing stuff of Naples as well. It's like I know the housing is really bad there. Poor punishment for me.
Yagabi-san.
Try as the other goes to say that.
Yagami-san.
The trash cans are empty too. Noted. Also, all the trash cans are empty. Cake must have had a wrapper. Is there anywhere else it could have been thrown? Well, I suppose it could have been washed out with the rest of our containers in the kitchen. Let's have a look. Where's that cat? We always gotta find the cat. Let's see. We'll try and find it in a minute. These look like milk cartons.
Yagami-san.
I would love to visit Italy one day, but I feel like Naples is one place I might not go to. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be streaming for about another 5 minutes or so. Also because of illegal tree cutting, Romania is running out of forests. Oh, really?
Yagabi-san.
You know, I heard something. I heard yesterday. Apparently, there's more trees in Canada than there are grains of sand on the Earth. Like, how could that be real? Are you going to trial with this? Of course.
Please.
The court is now in session. Oh, this is the court. Okay. Approximately 20 million cubic meters of timber cut normally each year, all without documentation. Or where's this wood going? What are they cutting it down for? It's from a belief that Sean only was a liable culprit, and your proof the defendant is arguing that you yourself could have been the culprit. Argument, assertion. So we're trying to prove his innocence.
Yagami-kun.
They sell it illegally. Naples is one of the most beautiful places on Earth. There's also Pompeii. I mean, if I'm going to Italy, I'd probably want to go for the history. Probably like go to Rome, it's like the Colosseums. Folded. Ended up melting for some reason. I mean, he proved my didn't eat the cake this morning. Oh.
Huh?
Alright, hold up. He probably proof that he didn't eat the cake this morning. Well, until 10 last night. I arrived in the morning. The kitchen has been cleaned and neatly folded. Okay, not that either. This.
Huh?
Become a desert because of that. Oh. Oh, there we go. The trash can at the seam is empty because its contents were from the morning. Vietnam vacation when my army buddy comes back. I've actually, weirdly enough, I've heard Vietnam is actually kind of a nice place to vacation to. Certain places. I'll confirm that the trash can is empty.
Hey.
Wait. Trash can. Clean as a whistle. Decisive evidence. Other argument here. We'll hear the defense's objection. Or may have been not in the trash can. We can't rule out that you didn't hide the evidence. Objection. The court within some new evidence. Planned power outage. Oh, so that explains why the ice melted, didn't it? You know what's a like oddly specific thing I want to experience? I want to like go to Japan and actually go on one of like the bullet trains. Like it gets you from one side of the country to the other in like a couple hours.
Hey.
No, D, you're fine. Once we're done with this, D, I'm gonna be done. Because it was almost 3. Fridge with no power on. It would have spoiled, despite being winter. It's been really warm. If anyone ate it, they'd know it was spoiled after a single bite. Yeah, you're good, D. I don't mind a little bit of venting. You know, every once in a while, it's fine. Time where that's possible. Not this morning after the cake would have been spoiled, but last night when it was still fresh. Wait, I'm afraid so. I haven't been eating it. Also because we closed up. It'll only be you. Right. Objection. Objection.
Yep.
Huh?
21, 20. So wouldn't that be like, would 22 be like, what, 10 p.m. American time? What else disappeared from the fridge beside the cake? Ice cubes. This appeared from the fridge, didn't it? Or are you the one asking me to confirm it? I was just stalling, but I do have something to present. Oh, I guess not. The milk? The milk's in being packed. In other words, the milk was also removed from the fridge. Their gardens, to be precise. Son must have done it during his cleaning duty, an act forced upon him from the victim himself. I forgot Americans don't know how to count to 24. I don't know why we use the 12-hour time system. I don't know why we do that. I don't know why we use pounds and not... I don't know why we use metric. I don't know what to tell you. We use degrees, not Celsius. We do everything backwards. I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you. What evidence explains why I threw away 3 cartons of milk at the same time? Oh, we have the power outage?
Check this out.
Yeah, that's true too. We use the 24-hour system in the military as well. Say had the clean duty found like it had gone bad. He probably would have thrown it away.
Oh.
Nobody.
Huh?
Hey.
Seeing someone, an American on Twitter saying the 24-hour system confused them. I think the 12-hour ones are almost more confusing. The funny thing though, I keep seeing this one. There's one account on TikTok. It's like this American guy who he's in England, and he'll go to like English people and ask them if he thinks or if they think like Americans are dumber, or like English people are dumber. And they always say like, oh, American. And the first thing they always go to is geography. Like, oh, Americans don't know geography. And I love this guy because the next question this question that guy asked them was how many continents are there? And unanimously, the whole group of the British dudes all said 8. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, so the cake did in fact melt. It's always funny too, because like in those videos, whenever like a British person is about to argue that Americans are dumber than British people, they always use geography. Like that's always the first thing they say. It's always, oh, you guys don't know geography. And then you ask a British person to name like 3 countries in Africa, and they'll be clueless. Like, Americans are bad at geography, but British people shouldn't act like they're any better. They colonized half the fucking world and don't even know it.
Thank you.
Scotland looks fun. You know what's funny? I was watching an interview with the comic writer GM DeMatteis, and he was talking to this guy who was from
I'm sorry.
Scotland. What country confines within Italy? Vatican City. There's a this guy was talking to GM DeMatteis, and he was in he's from Scotland, and he was telling them that like a lot of American comedies don't do very good over in the EU because like Americans have a different sense of humor, and like a lot of American comedies don't do that well. But one show that like did tremendously well in Scotland in particular was Seinfeld. Like Seinfeld did crazy good in Scotland because like Scottish humor he was explaining is like very satirical, and they talk really fast. And they said like because like Seinfeld would always talk really fast and he's always like sarcastic, it matched with that humor. So like one of the biggest shows for years in Scotland was Seinfeld. I just thought that was kind of funny. Reach right now. Thanks. The Matsuo family. The Kuroi clan at each other's throats. Better ask Higishi about it. Alright. This is where we're gonna end it for today, everyone. Let's go up here. I've actually never seen Twin Peaks. I really want to, though. Like, I've heard it's really, really good. Twin Peaks is that's definitely like up there with like shows I want to watch. Because whenever I see like a clip of Twin Peaks, it's always like the most crazy shit of all time. It's like the weirdest. Like I've only ever seen Twin Peaks out of context, and it's always like the craziest clip you'll ever see. All right. Anyway, a really good stream, everyone. I had a lot of fun, and I will talk to you guys next time.